back to my channel. So it's your girl Sabrina. If you're new here, welcome to Crown Royal Diaries. This is the channel where we keep it real, honest, and blunt, and most importantly, we just try to have fun. If you're not new here, you know how we get down on this channel. So today is actually December 15th 2021. Before we get into anything, guys, today's video is basically just going to be about this post that I seen on Facebook. You guys know my topics. I talk about skincare, relationships, lifestyle. I talk about everything, pretty much everything. So this post was basically just like, it was like one of those animated posts, and it had a girl, and it was just like, don't waste my time if you don't have intentions of having a house, a car, kids, a family, blah, blah, blah. And I wanted to kind of touch bases on that and, you know, really give my opinion on the post. So I feel like, in life, relationships are like topsy-turvy, if that's even a word, or whatever I just said. Relationships are definitely not perfect. Relationships are going to make you who you are. When you're going through certain relationships in life, you got to understand you're going to meet people that you feel you could spend forever with, and then shit just not going to work out, being realistic. You're going to meet people who waste your time, you put everything into it, and they just walk away. They find somebody else type stuff. That's the same thing that happened to me. My previous relationship, I thought the guy was for me, and he wasn't. You know, we had goals, we had set things up and everything, and then everything just crashed apart like that. There's no way for you to really know if a person is supposed to have a house with you, have a car with you, have a family with you type stuff. You can't tell the future. Now, can you guys work towards that? Yeah. Can you guys have, you know, the same mindset? Yeah, of course. I think all relationships nowadays, you know, people don't fight for their relationships. I'm noticing like this generation now, they don't fight. Like as soon as the person do one little thing, they ready to like call it quits type stuff. Like I'm telling you, if you want to build foundations, you want to build legacies, that type of stuff, like y'all gotta stick together. People don't be understanding. Y'all gonna fight, bro. Like what's wrong with this generation where they feel like your relationship always supposed to be good? Because no, you gonna have heated conversations where y'all talking over each other type stuff. Y'all don't agree on everything. Like you gotta keep it real. Like y'all gonna fight. You feel me? And the fighting and y'all getting through it is what's gonna build y'all. Trust me. I feel like if you have a relationship and y'all all on the same page, like I said, that's a plus, because y'all can discuss y'all goals, what y'all want, how y'all want things done type of stuff. That's an actual blessing to find somebody who wants the same things that like you want. Like I have now, me and my boyfriend, we actually have the same goals, like the same lifestyle goals. Like he's simple and basic just like me. And it's actually a blessing to have found somebody who we have the same vibe, like we like the same things or whatever. So it's actually something that you got to work towards. My relationship now, we work towards, you know, building our future together, having, you know, stability in our relationship. We actually, you know, sit down and discuss whether we want a house, we want an apartment, we want to start here, we want to start there type stuff. So we actually do certain things like that. I would say in relationships, in order for you to get a house, a car, like you can have all those things on your own. Like you don't really need a relationship to define if you have a house, a car, that type of thing. But if you want to share that experience with somebody, you know, you have to get to know somebody just the way that person wants to get to know you. And, you know, I am a firm believer that you really truly never know a person until you know them. Because even now, I'm still finding out things about my man that, you know, some certain days I learn something new about him every day, and certain days he learns something new about me every day or whatever. And you know, it'll be like, babe, like I never seen you do that before or whatever, like though I never heard you say that before type stuff. So you know, you gotta get to know each other, you gotta build foundations, you gotta have clarity, you gotta have faith, you gotta trust God in your relationship. I'm gonna tell you something, my relationship works out for me because I keep people out of my business, family, friends. Everybody stays out of my business. I tell people what I want them to know. 2, it would have to be when we go through stuff, we get through stuff. Meaning we don't go through stuff and it be for nothing. Like we fight and we call it quits or whatever. We get through it. We talk about it. We have real raw talks about how we feel. I feel like you're gonna fight, you're gonna argue, you're gonna disagree, you're gonna have days where y'all don't speak. But me and my relationship, we ain't like that. Like, we have certain times where we don't speak throughout the day or whatever if we're going through something, but we always come back together. We always drift back to each other and we talk it out. We literally will be on the phone or we be in person and we sit down and really talk. Like those Hallmark movies you see on the thing, like Full House, and they talk about all their problems and stuff. That's us. We talk about problems after we cool down and everything or whatever. So I feel like it's good to, have a person who you could share those things with, have a house, have a car. And, it got me to think of, like, I'm the type of person, I really don't care if I have a house, apartment. Like, I'm a very simple female. Don't get me wrong. I want nice things in life. But I feel like you have to also be realistic about life too. Now, you can have a house, you can have all that stuff. But I feel like, to me, it's not about what I really can afford, whether it be a house. As long as I have a roof over my head, I have, the love of my life by my side. We have, our bills are paid. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. I have no issues with that. Like I tell my man all the time, material things, you could never impress me by trying to act fancy or trying to buy material things. Because that type of stuff, to me, it don't faze me. Like, I will look right past you. And my man knows that. He tries to do stuff for me all the time. And I be like, I don't care. I'm the type of female, plan a date for me. Let me know how well thought you put something into our date. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my man, he's like that. Like, over the summer, he will call me and be like, babe, let's just go to the pier. I know that's something that you like to do. He's like, bring your kite. I know you like to fly your kite. Let's just sit by the pier, grab some lunch together, and just talk. Sit by the water. That's my type of vibe. Let's talk one-on-one. We ain't got to eat all out fancy all the time. We ain't got to do all that. It ain't that serious. So that's why I say me and my man, we talk about, relationship goals all the time. He wants the same things that I want. Very truly, he does. But we also have to work towards that too. We have to build with one another. We have to realize that right now we're both working on things in our life so we can be the best for each other in the future. We talk about having kids. You guys know I'm working on my health. My boyfriend, he knows that I want to work on my health. My health is something that I really want to get back in order before I have a cow. I'm about to say a cow. Before, what is a cow? Before I have a child or whatever. So, it's good to know that he supports my decision. He's actually still working on things for himself that he has to get through and do before we can be together or whatever. Not be together, but be, as a unity, like as a family, have a house, have a child, do things like that. So, everybody has a timeline. Everybody's story is different. I feel like if you're going to be in a relationship, fight for your relationship. Trust God in your relationship. Keep people out of your relationship. Build towards goals in your relationship. Don't let people tell you y'all can't be or what y'all doing ain't right in your relationship. I would say trust God first and everything should be all right from there. For me, like I said, I love where I'm at right now in my relationship. Like, I'm truly blessed. Trust me, I am. And I thank God for sending me my person every day. I can't thank him enough for just sending me my person. That's it. And I feel as if, one day we're going to be exactly where we need to be, So I feel like if you're in a relationship right now and you want like things out of life, like where your relationship, there's nothing wrong with that. Fight towards it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want a house, you and your man talk about getting a house. That's y'all decision. Y'all got the finances, y'all got whatever y'all need, fight towards it. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, be calm, trust the process, trust your relationship. Like I said, all relationships, you ain't gonna know if the person is for you. Y'all have to be willing to compromise, work together, build together, fight together, do all types of stuff together for y'all to have a long future, kids, marriage, that type of stuff. And I can't even speak on marriage because I ain't married. I'm speaking on like full-term relationships, working towards marriage or whatever. But that was pretty much this video. It wasn't nothing too crazy. I'm gonna end it right here. Be well, be blessed. Stay true to yourself. Wherever you are in this world, whether you be single or you're in a relationship, be yourself. Don't let nobody change you. Work towards your goals. Whether, like I said, you in a relationship or you single. Work towards your goals, build your life up, follow your dreams, don't let people discourage you, and trust God. Most importantly, just trust God. Whatever you have a vision for in your life, you just trust God on it. Keep people out of your business, trust God, and you're going to be just fine. I love you guys. Bye.